of names of people and groups and nations who can be classified as enemies of the Jews. But never in history have we had such a cruel enemy of the Jews than the Zionists who call themselves Israelis. Our fight, our ongoing dispute with the Zionists who call themselves Israelis does not begin in the year 1948 when they founded their so-called state. Our war against them has begun long beforehand. From the moment there was born the ideology, the idea of Zionism, has religious Jews, the ones who are true, to the Torah, the ones who are true to what's written in God's Bible, have always been against them. You may ask, today officially we came to demonstrate against digging of old graves. If that's the case, why am I here speaking about Zionist ideology? Therefore, I explain to you, the Zionists, that the reason why we're here today is to talk about the cause of your actions, not just your actions. You have had the haughtiness, the so-called Zionists, to use the name from the Holy Bible, the name of Israel. You falsify yourself, you contradict yourself. On one hand, you do not stop to quote verses of scripture from the Bible and from all the holy books to claim and to make a proof, albeit a full proof, a full claim to the land, to the Holy Land. On the other hand, you disgrace, you do everything against which is written in the Torah and the God-given Bible. You try and you have managed to fool, to mislead not just the whole world, unfortunately also many of our Jewish brethren, to believe falsely that you are the protectors of Jews and the Jewish nation, and that you are the mouthpiece of the Jews and of the Jewish nation, and that you are the representatives of the Jewish nation. You are lying, you are falsifying, and you are misleading the world. This could not be further from the truth. You have never at any time represented Jews, not the Jewish nation, and certainly not anything which has to do with religion. All you have done, you've used religious symbols and religious signs to mislead the world into this misconception. Your whole goal has been from the beginning of the ideology of Zionism is to remove the religion from the Jews and to fall to animalic states, behaving like animals which have no control. The reason why you are digging out graves, the reason why you beat up religious Jews who peacefully demonstrate in the Holy Land against you, the reason why you arrest mothers and fathers who do not want to educate the children in your false beliefs, is because you want a free land, a land without God. It should be very clear that not only are you fooling the world about that, but you're fooling the world into believing that you have a claim over the land. According to the Torah, according to the Jewish belief, no Jew is allowed in any way, any place in the world to try and get the land. Remember, it's recorded very clearly in history that at the beginning you did not want the Holy Land. You requested from the United Nations that you wanted Uganda as a land for the Jews. Suddenly when you saw that your aspirations were not fulfilled, you suddenly took hold of the old tool, trying to use the Bible and the religious scriptures to make a false claim on the Holy Land. According to the Jewish belief, the Jews are not allowed at any stage and any time to use force to get any land, certainly not the Holy Land. More than that, even all nations who proclaim and tell us that we are allowed to have our own land, that we are allowed to have the Holy Land, the Torah tells us no. Now, if we're back to the point about grave digging, if I should tell you that you think disgraceful, uprooting our ancestors, the symbol of our history, which no sane nations would do, could you just imagine the British Empire beginning to dig out all the burial places of the beautiful English kingdom? It would be a disgrace. I will not speak to you about that, because the reason why you've fallen so low is because you're the Zionists, who your whole purpose of having a state is so you should be able to take off the yoke which is binding you to God's commandments. You would not listen to such reproof. We are here today to tell you that the reason why you stoop so low in grave digging of our old ancestors' holy resting places is because you do not respect human dignity, not just of people who are not alive anymore, even of living people. You've stooped to the lowest to plunder and murder and killing and torture of anybody who is to stand against your idea. It is no secret of your collaboration with foreign sources in times of stress where you did not want Jews to be rescued. Therefore we are telling you, stop fooling the world. Stop pretending as if you're the mouthpiece of the Jewish nation. Stop using the Holy Bible falsely to make a claim to a land which you have no claim to. Stop doing it. You are shaming us. You are disgracing us. I walk here in the streets. I have neighbors, I have acquaintances who all respect me, belonging to the nation of the book, the Jewish nation. All our generations, the non-Jewish population of the world have respected the Jews for their adherence strictly, without any negotiation, to keep every letter of what is written in the Holy Torah, in God's given Bible. And now you want to turn the table around. You want to disgrace us. We have to say no. Stop fooling the world. Your grave digging is to uproot all signs of spirituality. Everybody knows what's written in the Torah, that a person is not just his physical body. There's a soul, a divine soul, which will one day stand up at the resurrection of the dead. You want to uproot that belief, that knowledge. You want people to think that it's not true. And therefore you also do everything else against the religious people. It disturbs you that there's still in the world, after all we've been through, people who believe in peace and harmony, who believes in all the proper ideology of the Holy Bible, of the Torah. This disturbs you. You would like to see us out of the way. Never. There's been many demonstrations. Today we are here to remind the people that although of course we can't go out every day when thousands of people in masses to demonstrate against you, the false Zionists who call yourself Israel. But we've come here to say that even though you don't see us every day in the street, our voice of silence does not mean that we have given in and we agree to you. We are strong as ever against the ideals and beliefs of Zionism, and we are praying daily for the peaceful dismantleness of the so-called state of Israel, when there will come a day that God will bring together all of mankind. There will be no wars, and everyone will live in harmony and recognize the true God. Certainly the last people to do so are the Zionists. We're now going to say a prayer together, all for the peaceful dismantling of the Zionist state.